3, 2, 1, north.
What the fuck?
Same speed, just disconnect.
You're so much faster than me.
No, not on my end.
On my end, I'm just moving at a crawl, and you're like, zoom.
Weird.
Well, I can teleport, I guess. It's my only option.
On my screen, you're warping around. I wouldn't be surprised if the netcode on this game isn't a little bit jank.
In a way that somehow makes me slower.
Yeah. Okay, well, Overgrowth West. I think I know where we're going. I don't know where
Are you a mushroom?
I should probably check the map.
Do you have a mushroom friend? Oh, we should be our companions. Hang on.
You forgot about your companion. Alright, back to town we go.
I didn't forget. I joined your game and then teleported to 3 different locations.
My bad.
I can't just open a menu on a whim.
It makes
no sense to me though that they don't just keep them on us.
Okay,
why do I have to re-get my companion?
Yeah, it should pull the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is our current
got?
quest?
I don't know. What is our current quest?
I don't know.
Isn't there a whole menu for that?
It's been a while since we played this. I think it's the Lich's Tower.
This menu's so complicated.
I'm assuming as such because there's nothing left in the quest menu. Let's talk to this guy.
Current quests. The Lich's Tower is the only thing left, yeah. Everything else is... Wow.
Paying attention, just decide to strike, ward off his attacks.
We have everything except for the Lich's Tower and something with question marks. At the very bottom. Wait, are we already at the final part of the game?
So there's more to this game after the, main plot.
But is it actually more, or is it like Diablo more, or like, you should play this 4 more times?
So, there's a bunch of randomly generated dungeons and extra bosses and stuff.
Well, I'm surprised we were so close to finishing then.
Okay,
we get to actually put a finale title on a thing that I do with Wanderbot.
Maybe.
Like a Christmas miracle. First thing since Cradle and Orcs? Are those the only things?
There we go.
Are those the only things we've ever finished?
Nope. Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, Demon Souls. All I have to do is hold you ransom in a room for a few days and we can beat a game.
Move in with me.
And have prior knowledge of the game so I can... What? The boss is here? Kill it. Kill it with fire. I hate you from Titan Souls.
I think he's friendly now. He doesn't have gems in his hands.
He's got an adorable, leaf beard for some reason.
He's kind of cute. I love the pixel art on this game. They actually did a well job with that.
Yeah, the art's nice in this game.
Okay, Lich attacked the desert outpost. Had to get to here so quickly. Some kind of portal opened. A bunch of undead came out. Need to get over there, quick. Okay. We're going back to the... Oh.
What have you done?
Well,
oh, hello.
I didn't do anything. This just kind of happened.
Shooting lightning. Some kind of lightning stuff. I don't know.
Am I dying? Nope, I'm actually doing fairly well.
I was briefly worried, like, how am I going to remember how to play this game? Then I remembered it has 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Is your familiar mushroom? Was that always true?
What the fuck?
Did you die? What? So what's this game about and what's happening in it?
I don't know.
What happened to my wolf? Why do we have a weird... What? Why is Isaac from Golden Sun following us around?
Woman, a few words.
What just happened to us?
I don't know.
Did you, enter a weird trial?
Oh, okay. Molly, the Lich is about to assault this camp.
What?
Okay. We need to go to the Warp Stone and check it out, see if it's good. Okay.
And now we're here? What? At the obelisk? Rowan!
What? Who? That's the voice of the Lich. Kill them! Oh, looks like we got some more zombies. Oh. Okay, does this feel incredibly rushed to you?
This feels like the end of Bioshock Infinite, where just random scenes keep happening and I'm teleporting around and I don't know what's going on anymore.
You know what? That's not an untoward... That's not an... Oh, those are your meteors.
Oh, God. No, I don't have meteors.
You don't?
I'm dead, though. Because those guys just kind of appeared on me and hit me twice.
Did I kill the boss? I have no idea if I killed the boss or not. I hope I did. I'm not really clear on that one.
It feels really weird you can't revive each other, right?
Yeah! Oh, it's so weird. Oh, you're back.
especially with how abruptly I can die. You just expect to be able to walk up to me and be like, "I'm picking you up," because video games.
Jesus, this is just weird. Back! Ran into Lich. Safe now. You're ready to leave now. Yes! Vander was over there. Did you see him?
So is this the part where they just throw their hands up at the end of the game and just random shit happens?
I guess. They're like, well, they've already been across the entire map. Let's just teleport them all over the place for expedited
challenge
plot.
missions, basically.
I guess.
Weird. I don't know what my life is anymore.
Okay, get everybody safe back in town. Where to go next? Need to go to the Overgrowth.
So we both lost our companions, basically, right?
Yeah, they're gone.
They just
no, they show up when we go back into combat.
Okay.
Oh.
Weird.
Hey, we can't teleport to the Lich's tower because he has an anti-teleportation thing.
Weird.
See? We got a companion.
We have to take down the shield generators.
Probably stay away from the poison. Holy shit, that's damage. That's a lot of damage.
We can't use the teleporter while their shields are up.
Just so you know. Yeah, pretty much. Convenience. Or something. I don't know. Keith, you're getting injured. These
when did I get poisoned? Oh,
holy
hey, those guys don't look friendly.
Yeah, they don't. Here, let me.
Oh, look, meteors. Meteors that are still not mine, by the way. Just to be clear.
They're totally yours.
I'm a lightning mage.
I'm not entirely clear. Oh wait, those.
Right, maybe the Lich is shooting
us.
us.
Meteors.
Oh, redhead.
Yeah.
Blondie and McIsaacson.
It's gotta be. I'm gonna check the map. I don't. Where the fuck are we going?
I don't know. We just kind of
It's
happened.
not listed. Yeah.
We're just here
right,
now.
Guess we're going.
Maybe we can only go one way.
Guess we're. Can I not press the button to go? The fuck?
Maybe we have to go the other one. Maybe they're only going. Oh, that one has a different circle around it, doesn't it?
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, I'm stuck.
Loot.
On the plant. Go figure.
1,000 tokens, motherfucker.
Oh, he's doing a thing. Oh, I see. So we need to collect the loot. This is a secret passageway to the Lich's lair.
Wait, we're going that way? Where's he going? He's like running towards the wrong exit.
I had to grab the treasure. He just follows me for whatever reason. Yeah.
It's really confusing when I can't see it anymore. I'm just like, what is he doing?
This game is interesting. I still don't mind it. I wouldn't mind doing like another playthrough with a group of people, but at the same time, I think I'd rather play like Victor Vran.
Yeah. So a new game.
That game, yes.
That was the question that came up when it was time to play. Should I play a New Game Plus playthrough of Final Fantasy Type 0? It's like I could play this game again to see what changes in New Game Plus, or I could play anything else.
You know, I would love to do that at some point. Where
it's a tough.
I don't say it.
Toss-up.
I wouldn't say. Wait, did you just spawn in on the other entrance? You did.
Nope.
That's confusing.
Nope, I was right. Oh, never mind. I guess I did. Yeah, I just spawned on top again. The game doesn't know what exit to spawn me on when we do have these things.
You know Tales of Symphonia, right?
I know it exists.
Have you ever? Okay, so
I played Tales of Vesperia.
Ow. All of the Tales games are pretty good, but they have
they all have like instanced combat that's real time.
Yeah, but they also have fairly robust like New Game Plus modes. And I was thinking to myself, it'd actually be really fun to get to play through it once, non-filmed without anybody being there, and then doing like a New Game Plus playthrough, so everybody's just kind of. Oh, well, it would make the gameplay go so much faster because you don't have to grind. For money or anything else. Jesus Christ, he does like thousands of damage. Probably block. This guy's kind of dangerous.
Did I tell you? Have I told you about my problems I had with Final Fantasy Type 0's New Game Plus?
What?
Basically, the story is really bare bones when you're playing through it, and it feels like there's weird gaps in it, and like you don't even really understand the motivations for like things you're doing. Hey, I'm over here now. And then New Game Plus has more story that was cut out of the first playthrough, and I'm like, that seems like you kind of shot yourself in the foot there.
Yeah,
that's... The first playthrough was so weirdly vacant of story that the idea finding out that a bunch of it was secretly a New Game Plus is like, why would you do that?
How long is the game anyway?
I guess I did it in like 46 parts, I think. So, like 20 hours.
20 hours, yeah.
It was just so nonsensical. and the entire, like, the first, like, X number of chapters of that game are all, like, a logical buildup of, like, here are the various nations that are basically like the nations from Avatar. They're all themed after some kind of thing, and they're all at war. And so you just you go after, like, they have their own equivalent of the Fire Nation that you have to defeat, and the whole last chapter, the whole second to last chapter is all about that. Then the last chapter is something completely different for some reason, because they mentioned a couple, like, stupid pronouns once or twice, and now the whole chapter is about those things. And the world's coming to an end, and, like, hell is happening, and you're like, this is not the story I was playing. It goes full Final Fantasy, basically, and just loses its mind in the last few hours. Like, this is a grounded fight about war and loss, and what you would do to, like, what's worth gaining and losing, and, like interesting storylines about, like, how people lose their memories of people after they die, and things like that. And then the final chapter's like, fuck you, Final Fantasy! There's a hell demon, and everything's coming to an end. And I'm like, what the fuck is this game?
I want to play Final Fantasy 13 at some point.
Like, the entire final chapter feels like what I imagine. Like, it feels like to play, like, all of Devil May Cry, and then do, like, the Bloody Palace, like, survival mode that's completely divorced from the main story. That's what the final that's what the whole final act of Final Fantasy Type 0 feels like. It's just random shit is happening, and none of it makes sense, and it's just fight a bunch of dudes. Here's the ending. Credits.
Did you ever play Final Fantasy 6 at all?
Nope.
Oh, man.
So I literally had not heard of Final Fantasy until 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
So well, actually, that's not terribly surprising. Most people hadn't heard about Final Fantasy up until 7.
Yeah, a lot of people knew about 7. I just didn't know anyone who said anything about 7. I randomly saw someone playing 9 at my friend's house, and that was interesting. And then I bought 10 at launch and got super into it.
Okay, I'm gonna pose the question here. Where the hell are all these dead people?
I don't know. You're the one that's been having the exposure to the story. Every time I talk to someone, they're like, excuse me, can the actual important person talk to me instead?
I'll be honest, I've done a pretty piss-poor job of... Oh, that's a lot of fire. I'm gonna hide over here for a second.
Is that boar gonna die at some point? Oh!
Are you dead?
Oh, the boar was a countdown timer to an explosion.
What?
The boar is a bomb.
That's...
When the boar charges in, it goes 3, 2, 1, and then explodes. I noticed that too late.
That is confusing. I don't really know.
Yeah, I feel like this went full roguelike, and random number generators are attacking us.
It does kind of feel like it.
This is some Risk of Rain shit. We're just like, I don't understand what the screen is, but I'm gonna shoot at it.
I've kind of hit that point with this, where it's like, the outpost kind of made sense. At this point, we're going out to fight the Lich, and then we've got this dude. Wait,
it's that Dark Souls Pillar of Bones. Oh, bad lasers, I assume. I don't know. There's red stuff.
That laser actually seemed to have revived everything. Yeah, the renowned Bone Pillar will revive them.
Oh. Good thing I was shooting at the right guy then, I guess.
So just beat the shit out of it. Pretty much.
I put an aura thing on the ground.
For Final Fantasy VI, I'm not going to actually spoil anything, but like halfway through the game, you're like, alright, climactic boss fight, gonna take out this like evil guy. And, you know, everything is going to like
the game
end.
just keeps going?
Yes.
That's what Final Fantasy 13 does.
In like the actual game, or between 13 and 13.2?
No, 13.
Okay.
Like in the story of 13, like, you know how people talk about, like, it gets real good 20 hours in where it suddenly stops being a hallway. But the thing is that the last thing you do in the hallway part of the game that everyone talks about, that's like the first 12 of the 13 chapters or something crazy like that, that is all about this build-up of taking out this big, evil, like, sort of religious leader that's the reason why you're all under attack in the first place. Yeah. And he's the final boss of that. But then someone says the word orphan at some point, and it's like, guess what? Orphan's the final boss, and you're like, what the fuck is orphan? So like, you defeat what seems like the entire story's villain, and then dumps you in like a subway, and it's like, keep playing. I'm like, I just stopped. I literally just turned off the game, because I'm like, the story ended. I'm done. Like, you can't just make up a new story.
So we have to backtrack here.
You can't just make up a new thing now and just be like, this is the story now, which seems to be what Final Fantasy does every time I play one.
Yeah. I guess I don't mind it that much, just because
I
I don't play a whole lot of like really weird bullshit plot games ever.
I think
it's
that
your boar. It's your boar.
From what I've seen, because 100% of Final Fantasy games I've played so far have done this, they have a really bad habit of making the final boss something you've never heard of until you get to him.
Okay.
Which
I'm
makes
trying to
them
think.
completely not emotionally resonant or matter in any way. Like
Final Fantasy,
like you play Final Fantasy X, and the final boss is not Seymour and it's not Sin. So who gives a shit who it is?
Oh, it was totally Sin.
No, you beat Sin, and then there's more boss fights.
Oh yeah, well you go inside Sin and then you fight Dad.
Like it can't keep going. You can't keep going forever.
Isn't the like true final boss of Final Fantasy X just Dad?
It might be actually. That might be a bad example.
Yeah,
the
Final
13
Fantasy
and
X is
Type
a bad
0 are so
example.
far up their own asses.
Yeah. 12 definitely got weird, from what I remember.
In Type 0, you fight Einstein, basically.
What?
Because they mention a guy like twice as like the guy who basically made that world's version of the atomic bomb. But he's basically the equivalent of a codex entry, like he just doesn't matter to the story, and never comes up. And then bam, he's the final boss. But he's like super demon mode, super final hyper boss Sin. But he's basically Einstein.
Wasn't that an anime? That was totally an anime.
I mean, there's a lot of Japanese fiction that's about the atomic bomb for obvious reasons.
But it's not the atomic bomb. It was like, dude, the guy that came up with gravity. Who I'm blanking on really hard.
Leave me alone!
Here.
Damn it! They're too fast. I can't get away.
This is such an interesting disconnect between you and me. I don't take damage from these guys.
Yeah, they just sprint up and chop me. Like, have you seen how fast they walk?
No. They're always just, like, stuck on me because this game has bizarre collision issues.
Huh. I think there's a connection issue where, like, everything somehow moves faster, and everyone moves faster for me somehow, and I move slower somehow. Like, the whole...
That's a really interesting,
everything about
weird
movement
issue.
is somehow broken in this game for me.
Yeah, Isaac Newton. Oh, what was it called? It was Escaflowne. There we go. Did you ever watch Escaflowne or no?
I've never heard those words.
Okay, so Escaflowne is like an anime. It was actually one of the first animes generally, like, you know, published in the US.
This is the real
from what I
secret to
remember.
you, is that it's not that you've never seen anything, it's just that you're like Andrew, and all of those things you've seen have, like the short skirts and the big eyes and everything. Because it's all the animus all the time.
I mean, I've watched a lot of anime compared to a lot of, like, modern television, but most of them involve big robots. So... I don't know.
What is this thing?
Hey, what?
What?
Alright.
Oh, that's the story now? That's what we're doing?
Oh, hey, we've got to the final level of abilities.
Did we?
Yeah.
Or did just you? Let's see. Skills.
Tell me
do I finally get chain lightning?
I'll have to look into upgrading my shit. Yeah, no, that's the last of their skills. There's nothing left.
Yeah, I need one more.
After you beat the Lich?
I need one more skill point though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Do you already have it?
Ahead of you?
Probably.
I got the maximum.
You always are in every game.
What level are you?
I am 15. There's gold flying at us for reasons.
Yeah, I'm level 16. I don't know how that happened.
Oh shit, what have I done? Money!
Keep me secret, keep me safe. I'm currently giving Kef all of my materials.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Kef, you're a beautiful mushroom.
You. What? I'm scared. Oh, you're talking about your pet that you named after me.
I named my mushroom after you.
That's very confusing.
Now. Okay, it won't die so much anymore.
I was like, are you gonna give me experience? I want experience.
That'd be great if I could just feed you just materials. It's like,
yeah,
here's a bunch of rocks I found.
Feed me nom noms. Feed me your love, Wander.
Oh.
Right here in my mouth.
That's
where you feed things, Wander. I did that thing again where I click the teleport button and nothing happens. It just spawns a circle, but I stay still. There we go. Oh, bad guys are here. Oh, kind of a boss.
Sort of. It's just another bone pillar. Who really cares?
There we go.
I'm trying to think. Like, oh yeah. So Escaflowne had like really cool big mechs, and like one of the first main characters you run into that's like really badass is this old dude with a sword, a sword, and he just decides he's like, well, I don't have a mech. I'm in trouble. Everyone's gonna die. I'm just gonna stop.
He did it again. Damn it! I was even pressing down to move down.
I'm just gonna pick a sword fight with this big robot that's here, and he ended up like kicking the shit out of a bunch of giant robots, and I was like, this anime is cool. And then it devolved into just like main female character being like, I don't know who I'm in love with, and I'm just like, oh.
I think the only anime I've ever watched about robots for more than like a couple episodes was Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing was good. I liked it.
I specifically tried it out because it was I experienced Gundam Seed briefly, and I hated it because every character is insufferable. But then I played the Gundam video game by the Dynasty Warriors people, and all the Gundam Wing people were like they had all the coolest stories and the best dialogue, and were like the most interesting things in the game. So like, let's try watching Gundam Wing for a little while.
You said you watched Seed first, and then
yeah.
Wing? Yeah.
Well, I watched, like, I randomly encountered some Seed, and I was like, abort, abort!
It was bad.
It was 17,000 children just crying and screaming every episode. That was the only storyline.
I'm a huge fan. I can't move, by the way. Good luck.
That's fine. Just stand in front of me so that the things don't hit me, and I can shoot everything.
I'm trying.
You can keep me secret, keep me safe. No, Wander, you're failing me.
Looks like Meteor.
Big scary
looks
thing
like Meteor Man.
me.
I'm beating the shit out of it. You're safe. Oh, holy fuck.
What's that, Wander? What's that about how you're beating the shit out of it?
I'm running. This thing does 2,000 damage.
Here's a bubble thing. I don't know what it does still.
It gives me an elemental effect to my weapons. My attacks. Okay, so this guy does so much damage.
Oh god. The really awkward thing about Seed though was
hit KO.
in the Gundam video games,
Holy crap.
I don't know if you know about the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games.
Vaguely.
But there's 3 of them now. I was mainly playing the second one, and basically they tried to merge them all into one campaign. If you play any of the like I'm gonna grind characters and relationships and like level up my characters and play like the longer mode that isn't just a 5 mission story. And every time like if you're playing as not Gundam Seed character, because I was usually playing as Hero, fucking Gundam
Hero's
Seed characters just fucking ambush you, and they're attacking you in great forces, and they're talking about, stop this fighting! Don't you see how you're doing more harm than good? I'm like, you're ambushing me, you fucks. And I'm like, I can't take it. Like, they don't have, for all those characters, they don't have any contextual dialogue to justify the fact that they're ambushing, because in the actual show, all the dialogue they can draw from is about them crying.
Yeah. No, I hated that show. I'm a massive fan of the Gundam series, and I want to say, like, 20 episodes in, and just couldn't. I hated it. And then I tried reading a synopsis, and I'm like, I am so glad I'm not finishing this. This sounds just terrible. Like, there's one woman that literally just, like, or one girl, I guess. I'd say woman, but that does kind of age as a disservice. But I want to say she, like, has sex with the main character, just so she can, like, feel a connection to someone. I'm like, that's not believable.
Oh.
Well, it is, but it's just weird and gross, and I don't want to touch it, so I'm not going to.
Teleport worked.
You actually managed to teleport. Congrats.
Yeah.
And then I watched Gundam Wing again. I'm like,
oh, shit.
Yes. You don't even see ass in this show. Or if you do, it's a dude's, and it's as he's getting into his giant robot. You see more giant robot ass than any other ass, and it's so nice.
Whenever we're indoors, I get serious vibes of Gauntlet. Just because there's little hallways and a bunch of guys swarming at us.
You know, I wonder if that game might be more tolerable for me if we were a 2-player.
Maybe.
I'd be up for it.
I would still like to finish that, in any capacity.
Because then we can play as the 2 range characters, and it won't be shitty.
Yeah. Ow, ow. No, pain, I can't move and I'm maybe poisoned.
Oh, are the mummies stunning you or something?
I keep forgetting we have a badass mage just hanging out.
Yeah, he does so much damage, it's kind of uncomfortable. I don't even I don't even know. Wow.
Does he go down?
I don't think he does.
Giggity giggity. Just one more point and I can finally get Chain Lightning Wander after all this time.
Okay, so we want one
Literally
point
the
of aerial
first skill I
slash.
wanted when we started playing. And I can finally almost get it.